Our Buffalo Sabres rebuild is moving right along, guys. We are through the draft. We're through the first season. We're, just getting rid of all of the nonsense that we don't need, the mistakes in contracts and whatnot. It's time to tackle free agency and the second season of these Buffalo Sabres. Let's jump into it. All right, guys, so we have simmed up to free agency after Season 1. We were able to get Byfield and Drysdale in the draft, and we've basically cut loose all of the just useless players in the organization that we don't want. Taking a look at our contract situation, 30 contracts, so we've got a ton of players to sign. As far as forwards go, we're going to have some maneuverability, essentially. So if we go and look at, let's do forwards here. So we've got Jack Eichel. Obviously, he is our best player by far. And just by basing on the faceoff stat, I'm going to move him to right wing. The reason being is that Reinhart is going to move up 83 overall faceoff. We're going to put him as the first line center. At left wing, we've got a couple options. So I'm gonna give Middlestad an option here to try and play on the wing, as his faceoff stat is just not good enough for a center, in my opinion. Our second line center is going to be Quentin Byfield. We are going to move Byfield up to the second line role and see if he can't thrive right out of the draft. We also then have Olofsson, who's going to play left wing, probably on that second line. And then we've got a few options. We've got Okposo and Johansson as well. So we'll have to see what we're going to do there, because we also, moving down the list here, we have Dylan Cousins, who I think I'm going to have play in, the third line role. I don't know if I like it. But he is a good right-handed player. And then after that, it is kind of tough, as we've got Johan Larsson, who's going to be our backup player. Zemgus Jurgensen is going to be our fourth-line center. And then, after that, we've got a ton of players to sign. So I kind of want to give Tage Thompson one more shot in the AHL. I'm going to try and see if we can't stack the AHL team with some signings and whatnot to make them actually super competitive, and give Tage Thompson, who's really our only other middling prospect outside of Dylan Cousins, that can turn into something as far as from the forward perspective. So we'll try and give him some help down in the farm. On defense, things are really good, to be honest with you. So Dahlin, obviously our stud left defenseman. He is going to be paired with Jamie Drysdale, who is right-handed. And then we've got Ristolainen, who is also right-handed, going to be on the second pairing with Jake McCabe, who is left. And then we've got Pilu and Yoki Harju as our third line, defenseman pairing. So that's good. John Gilmore is going to be our seventh defenseman. So the NHL defense is completely taken care of. So I'm super stoked about that. In the AHL, we've got Jacob Bryson, who is going to be, he's left-handed. Fitzgerald is right-handed. And then Scary Laxonen, he's not bad. He's going to have one more season in the CHL. That's fine. And then Will Borgen is also right-handed. So we have to sign some left defensemen there, as we've got some other depth guys that will be in the CHL the rest of the year. In net, we only have two goaltenders. So we're going to have to sign Carter Hutton. I'm fine with being the starter this year again. Completely okay with that. We'll put him in the NHL starter again, and we'll get a backup goalie. That's whatever. And then Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen is going to be our starter in the AHL, so we'll also need an AHL backup. So let's get to signing, guys, as we have a ton of money to spend. I don't want to go after one of the big free agents, as, Shattenkirk would be the big fish on defense. He wants $9 million. Not happening. Now, Taylor Hall, that would accelerate our rebuild by a ton. Not a huge fan of it, though. And again, on defense, there's really nothing that we need as far as NHLers go. So forward-wise, we do need some help, as we've got Jurgensen, who's going to be our fourth line center, but the entire third line doesn't really exist, and I'm not really sure on how we want to fill that. We're a couple years away from getting depth guys, so I'm okay with signing, maybe one or two. I don't mind Derek Brassard, as I kind of think that might be the perfect option for the third line, along with someone like Wayne Simmons and maybe Patrick Maroon. Like, that might be a perfect third line, to be honest with you, and then let Jurgensen's as just be the fourth line center for the future, the foreseeable future. So that is probably what I'm going to do. I would love to bring back Thomas Vanek. Like, that would just be fun. Do Vanek, maybe. Vanek, Simmons, and Brassard as our average age of our team is just insane. On a 2-year deal. As I have to figure out what we're going to do with Dylan Cousins as well. So, what do we do here? Actually, that's what we need to really figure out as far as centers go. So, Byfield's going to be our first-line center. Or, sorry, second-line center with Reinhardt being our first. That might change. That's probably going to change in the future, like, very shortly, once Byfield, gets a little bit better. So, our first line, again, Eichel at right wing. Reinhardt at center. Middlestad at left wing. Okay with that. Then we've got Byfield at center. And then we've got Olofsson at left wing. And we could put Marcus Johansson at... No, I want him on wing as well. He is left-handed. Maybe we put Johansson there as the left winger. And then we've got Dylan Cousins. So what do we do with Dylan Cousins? Do we put him on the wing as well? Put him on the wing. On the second line. Might be an option. As Johansson would be our third liner. Jurgensen's is our center. On the fourth line. And then Larson is our seventh forward. Okay, so Eichel, Reinhardt, and Middlestad. Then Byfield, Johansson, Opozo. Third line would be... We have no room for Olofsson. He's got to be our third line. With Cousins on the right wing. We're going to try and move Okposo. So we just need a center then. Unless we leave Cousins as the third line center. We need a righty regardless. We need a righty. And 2 guys for the fourth line. Okay. 2 guys for the fourth line. And then an AHL, basically a whole AHL squad. As Asplund is a center that has really bad draws. So maybe we make him a winger. Tage Thompson is our right winger. And CJ Smith, okay, is a left winger as well. Ely is a left winger as well. So a lot of lefties. We need some righties. Okay, D is a good centerman. That's fine. Ruotsalainen, lefty. Okay. So, we need a third line center. Let's see the options here as far as center goes. Tierney, that actually might be not a bad option, but he wants 5.5 or 5.3 million. Yikes. And he's an RFA. Not going to happen. Although Michael Granlund wouldn't be bad. I do like Derek Brassard, though, for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe just because I'm old. Ryan Strome could be an option. Why don't we just grab Ryan Strome? And he's right-handed, so we can switch him off with Dylan Cousins. Have 3 scoring lines, basically. That's what we're going to do. He wants 3 years. I'm okay with that. 4.83. Let's do 2. Let's do 2. See if he takes that. Okay. Then we need a fourth line. We need fourth line wingers. So, fourth line wingers. Whoops. Okay. Which will go down here. Frolik isn't terrible. If we can bring back Frolik. Gagne, Yanmark, Kajula. Kajula might be an option. He wants 1.6 for 3. 80 overall. That's not a bad deal. You know what? I'm okay with that. Never mind. He is an RFA, as I wasn't paying attention. Cody Eakin would be an option. I hate Cody Eakin, though, as a Sharks fan. Jimmy VCC. We can bring back all these guys that we had. Clyde Prokhorkin. Noshik. I mean, like I said, we could bring back Evan Rodriguez. Like, what does he want? I mean, we could just bring back Evan Rodriguez as our fourth liner. That could be the play. Because, like, I'm not loving any of these guys. Like, at 80 overall, we could go... I mean, we could grab Spezza, Toffoli, but then we're spending like $5 million on a fourth liner. Joe Thornton for a season would be kind of fun, but nah. Let's just grab... However, I do think... Oh, man. Marcus Granlund. Okay, we'll go Rodriguez. I'm okay with this. Do a 2-year deal. See if he takes that. And we could go with Toby Reeder as well. Toby Reeder would be left-handed, although I wouldn't mind someone... Trevor Lewis. I want someone that's kind of got some jam, you know what I'm saying? Sabatka would work. It's left-handed, though. Nate Thompson is left-handed. Josh Archibald. I'm okay with him as well. Oh, he does want 1-year deal, 1.5. There's no one else younger that I really want to go after, so... Like, we go Ryan Reeves, just put him on the fourth line, but he wants 1.4 million. I don't know if I want to give that to him. Will Carrier, Schlappick, Lazar. Like, these are all guys that we had. Yeah, this is just for the fourth line, so I guess it really doesn't matter. I mean, Toby Reeder with Jurgensen's and Rodriguez or Sabatka. I'm okay with Sabatka. Let's just bring Sabatka back on. I liked him anyways. For defense, we're looking for AHLers. So we can go Austin Strand for sure. We can sign him. 74 overall. We'll do a 2-year deal. We could do Harper as well. Again, I'm okay with kind of stacking this one for a 1-year deal, just because I know that I want the AHL team to do really good this season. Tim Erickson, dude, I remember him being like big in like NHL 10 as a prospect. Anyone else that I can see here? Keith Ollie. He was supposed to be something for a real long time as well. Ian McCoshen. Thomas Gregor. Oliver Kasky. 24 years old, 72 overall. I'm not... we can do Kasky. Yeah, that's fine. And then what else do we got down here? Middleton, Kyle Wood. Man, the Sharks just got rid of all of their... Andreas Borgman. 25 overall. Getting kind of low. Dylan Hetherington. He's huge. Ebert. I think that... Yeah, we're getting real low now. Okay, let's go back up here. We've got 3 offers out. Xavier Willette. Try and get someone young. Allman. No. Ian McCoshen will work. All right, so that is for now. Let's do goaltenders. Who do we got here as far as goalies go? Oh, that's centers. Whoops. Although we do have to sign some of those as well. Aiden Hill will do just fine, to be honest with you. We do need to sign 3 probably, just to have in case someone gets hurt. As Milan Klushik. Yeah, Klushik will do fine. He wants 3 years. That's fine. And then we'll do backup. And our backup will be Anton Khudobin would work. Mike Smith would work. Elvis Merzlikins, as Columbus did not sign him. And we can grab Merzlikins on a 1-year deal. Yeah, because we'll see what happens here. As far as forwards go, we do need some more forwards. As far as centers go, what we got? Alex Kine. Mikhail Vorobiev will do just fine. Actually, we can sign him to a 2-year deal. Actually, oops, he wanted a... That's probably going to get dirt. Connor Verhaeg, we could do him as well. Again, I'm okay with this because I want to stack our AHL team. Or at least help them out for Tage Thompson. As he's got 1 more season there, it looks like. And we'll do forwards on defense. Or for anyone else. Lucas Radil, kind of old. Get some younger guys. That way it's not, you know, keep a core of the AHL at least a little bit. But I'm not seeing anyone young, really. Meskinen, Holmstrom. No one around 24 years old. A lot of 25s. Audette, nah. Brandon Gauntz. Goes an RFA. Hogbulwalks. What a name. That's just hard to say. Broadhurst. Baptiste. That is a ex-Sabre. Cole Sherwood. Yeah, we can offer him a contract. And that might be it. We'll see how that plays out. Alright, let's see how that plays out. So there's a few guys that we do want to make sure that we get, but we'll take a look. As nothing yet. As wow, Josh Manson. I need to edit my trade block. What is Josh Manson? 83 overall. Yeah, that just does. I do not want that. Edit my trade block real quick. Yeah. That's not going to do. We want picks again, so. Guys that we want to move are... Oh, Pozo. That's 6 mil. Ugh, now I can't... I mean, last year he was an 81 at 6 mil. You know, like, how much longer is that deal? We're looking at 3 years. I might even want to keep him at this point. I don't know if there's anyone we really want to get rid of. We've really cleared house, which has been nice. We'll see what's there. He would be our only one that we want to get rid of, though. I do not want to trade picks, though. Whoops. I mean, I guess I can leave it on. Leave it on to see what offers come our way, but yeah, I'm not big on... I think we're going to get a ton of offers now. Current picks. Just to see what's there. It's $6 million for an 81 overall. That's not terrible. Like, we did a really good job last season of getting rid of all the crap that we didn't want. All right, let's see if some of these guys sign. All right, so they did move Josh Manson, second, third, and Connor Carrick. I don't know why they wanted to get rid of him so bad, but... All right, so Sabatka is back in the fold. Evan Rodriguez is back in the fold. Ian McCoshen is going to be on our AHL team. Elvis Merzlikins will be our backup goaltender. Ryan Strome will be our third-line center. Ben Harper in the AHL. Kasky in the AHL. Sherwood in the AHL. Vorobiev. Austin Strand. So our AHL team is starting to take shape. So is Carter Verhaeg. Aiden Hills be our backup in the AHL. And we've got depth now. All right, so now things are looking much better. So if we go to contracts, how many do we have left? 43. So, wow, yeah, we're in a lot better shape. So, again, Eichel will be our first-line right winger. I'm just doing this in my head here, guys. Reinhart will be our first-line center. Followed by Okposo being our second-line right winger. With Marcus Johansson as our first-line left winger. I think, actually, he's going to start on our second-line left wing. He will start on our second-line left wing. As Ryan Strome will be our third-line center. Middlestad will be our first-line left winger. Byfield will be our second-line center. Olofsson will be our third-line left winger. Rodriguez will be our third-line, or fourth-line left winger. Sabatka will be... You know what? We'll probably put him at center. And let Jurgensen's play... Is he right-handed? Oh, we can put Rodriguez on the right-hand side as a righty shot. That's fine. Johan Larsson will be a scratch. Dylan Cousins will be our third-line right winger. As he's only got 74. We'll try that. We'll see. Tage Thompson will be our first-line right winger for the AHL. So we're good with that. On defense, our defense is pretty much set. We do need a seventh defenseman, though. Gilmore would be it. So on defense, we've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and a 6. Yeah, so we're in good shape here. Wait, how many do we have in total? Gilmore would be our seventh defenseman. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We only have 7. We have 8 defensemen. All right, so we've got 8 defensemen there. I like that. And then on forward depth, we've got Asplund. Yeah, we've got quite a bit here. We might have to sign some more forwards. Let's just take a look. So Asplund is going to be a left winger. Ely will be a left winger as well. It's 2 to left wings. CJ Smith will be a left winger. Verhaeg will be a center. Vorobiev will be a center. Sebastian D will be a center. And Ogilvy will be a right winger. Russalainen, Marcus Davidson. We need some righties. Cole Sherwood will be a right-handed player. Okay. Yeah, we do need a few more righties. And then in nets, I'm really liking how things turned out here. As Luukkonen will be our goaltender in the AHL with Merzlikins and Hutton. So we need a few more right-handed AHLers. And let's see where everyone went. Is there anyone left? Like, Biggie Shattenkirk still hasn't signed. Hall hasn't signed. Right wingers. Let's go to a... Brower wants to be signed. No, thanks. Meskinen. Billy Meskinen. Sean Boudreas. 69 overall. Bottom 6. Medium bottom 6. That's not bad. He's young. Rempel. Korostelev. Can sign him as well. Alright, so now we're up to 47 contracts, and we'll probably leave it at that. as I'm pretty content with that if they sign. As Caulfield goes to St. Louis for Tyler Bozak. All right. Okay. Montreal, again, trying to stay a little bit better. Okay, Boudreaux is signed. And Korostelov is signed. Okay, so Braden Holtby, 4-year starter, and a 3rd-round pick for a 2nd and a 7th. That's going to be a hard decline. So we can assign scouts now as our scouting staff. Are there any better scouts? Let's take a look here. No, it doesn't look like it. What about coaches? How's our coaching staff? Wow, our coaching staff sucks. And we need a goalie coach. Huh. Let's take a look. Our first line, yeah. Team Spanish will develop and grow all players in our team. That's what we want. Teaching specialist. In combination with the coach teaching attribute, they come to kind whether a player will go up or down in potential. I think that might be the play. Is Darlene Ristolainen, Anson Yoki Harju. I love that. Okay, I'm alright with getting rid of our... Alright, let's see if we can sign him to like a max deal. Coaching budget, 3 million of 4 million. Salary offered, budget remaining. I guess that's something I haven't done really well is... Let's see what happens here. Okay. All right. Longy. And anyone else? Oh, we also need a goalie coach. Let's see if we can sign Wilcox as a goalie coach. I doubt it, but... Tiny Wilcox. What a great name. Tiny Wilcox. Let's see if we can sign it. That would be sweet if we got this coach. Happy to join your team? Yes, let's go. 6 years left. I'm going to reject your offer. I don't feel the quality of the roster matches the challenges I wish to take on. Oh my god, dude. Chill. Chill. All right. So we still need a goalie coach. Oops. All right. Let's get a goalie coach. Tiny Wilcox doesn't want a goalie coach. Rene Vigier. See if he wants to sign. Trade alerts. Columbus sends 2 and Safronov for Nyquist. Okay, so LA trying to become better. Okay, so we just need someone here. Let's just go. We'll do this guy. Like, no one's interested in you, my man. Let's go. Just sign. As we did get our head coach, so that's good news. Dude, there's no way you don't sign. I don't feel like the size of your market was looking for. Okay, we'll go to next season then. All right, so I do not want to move my first and second round pick. Adding more players that I don't want to that is not going to help. Detroit, first and Ranta for Filppula. Okay. Adam Henrique. I'm going to take our picks off. Decline and edit trade block. I do not want to move these. I'm okay with that, actually. Just not our first. Yeah, I'm only okay if you want to take Okposo. So we go through the next season. So this season, guys, this one's all about development. So, I mean, I think that we'll do a little bit better. I don't need to get a top 10 pick. We'll see if we can move Okposo still, as I don't think that he is going to really fit into the future as... Where is our captain? Jack Eichel's our captain, Okposo, and Dahlin. And we'll give the other captaincy... Who's going to be around a while? This doesn't really matter, but we'll give it to... We'll give it to Reinhardt. And we will edit lines. So here is what we're working with. And okay, so Eichel, gonna move over here. Okposo, gonna move there. Strome, down to here. Reinhardt here. Byfield there. As Middlestad up to an 84. Okay, so now things are a little bit different, but he does not fit there. Olofsson does. Oh, that sucks. Okay. As Byfield... Byfield, Olofsson, and Eichel fits well. Do we start him as the first line center? Oh, that's fun. I mean, it is fun. We're going to move Tage Thompson out for Dylan Cousins. What about on defense? Dahlin's an 88. Drysdale is... Oh, I would love that. I would love that. I just want to see if that play out. I mean, I think that we're going to have to mix things up, but I would love Drysdale there. As Merlikins is going to be harder than Hutton, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. As Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen is going to dominate the AHL this season. Let's go. And then the AHL. So we're going to send down... Okay, first things first. I've done that. Okay, so now here we are at the beginning of the season. Let's take a look here at our lines. As we've got to get rid of Tage Thompson and put... Is Dylan Cousins scratched, or we got to call him up? Nope, he's scratched. Okay. Okay, Dylan Cousins. Yeah. That is 78 overall. I mean, he's got 75 faceoffs. That's not terrible either. Okay, we'll see how this plays out. +3 to Byfield makes it very good. Very, very good. I want Middlestad up here, though. I would love it if Middlestad goes here. We'll start him down here with Reinhardt and Okposo. Man, the team looks great right now. Not going to lie. Really liking it here. As Tage Thompson's going to go down, we got to call up on defense. Yes, things are good. So let's send down... Let's make our roster moves. These Sabres looking fantastic, boys. Let's go. Okay. So we will send down... Oh, Tage Thompson's a 78 right now, though. I just don't... Oh, man. No, I want him in the AHL. AHL one more year. We're gonna go the old Detroit Red Wings philosophy of overcooking. We are gonna overcook. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. we are going to overcook. So let's edit our lines in the AHL. As now we basically signed 1 million players here. Okay, so as far as centers go, D is our best center at faceoffs. Verhaeg is our best offensive player, though. Vorobiev is a good lefty. We have a lot of options. A lot. As Boudrias is probably who we're going to take out for. Although Ogilvy's 25. Do we just leave him in here? Yeah, let's get rid of... We got to put Tage Thompson in. There's no options here. Sebastian D. Thompson and Vorobiev is a real nice line, apparently. There's a lot of two-way forwards on that line. Okay. With Asplund, Russalainen. Okay. The team is looking good here. So Vorobiev with John Sebastian D, Tage Thompson, Sherwood, Carter Verhaeg, Ely, Russalainen, Asplund, Korostelev, Boudrias, CJ Smith, and Davidson, who is scratched here. Aiden Hill, Casey Fitzgerald, a lot of defensemen. Ogilvy. We only have one other forward and 3 defensemen. We're going to have to sign just a couple more forwards, as we've got a lot of defensemen. As we have to call up John Gilmore with, and we'll start Oksari Laskinen, who looks great. Nice little prospect for us here. Is there any better options? Nope. We'll go like this. Have Austin Strand here. This Bryson's only 22, actually. Perfect. There we go. That's what we want. Okay, things are looking great now. What were the other defensemen that we had? Fitzgerald, 23. Potential medium top 6. What is he, though? An offensive defenseman. What about Will Borgen? 23. Okay. And then in net, we have a stud net in Pekkanen. And Aiden Hill is scratched. I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay, things are looking great here. So we need to sign some forwards and call up Gilmore. Yep. Okay. The system. Where's Gilmore? Okay. And then now we are in good shape. And we'll find another forward for the AHL, as Sergachev remains unsigned. Yikes. That's kind of insane, as these guys all want two-way deals. So, anyone really good stand out? As Axel Holmstrom. What a great name. And maybe one more. Hogbulwaks. Laurent Dauphine. Sure. Okay. Guys, I think we're ready to go. Not to mention, our AHL's team looks stacked. As they really want to give us Holtby. Yeah, not happening. And Lauren Delphine accepts our offer, and we win a preseason game. Nice. All right, guys, so that is going to do it for this episode. I mean, just looking over the team here, we're going with Eichel, Byfield, Olofsson with that +3. Then Okposo, Reinhardt, Mittelstadt, Ryan Strome with Dylan Cousins on the wing, where we might switch him. Johansson, and then Sabaka, Jurgensen's with Gilmore and Larson scratched. And then on defense, we've got Dahlin and Drysdale with McCabe and Ristolainen, Yoki Harju and Pilu. And then in the AHL, we've got a Scary Laxonen, Bryson Strand, Casey Fitzgerald, Ben Harper, and Kasky. On offense, we've got a lot of free agents that we signed. As Tage Thompson looks to see 6'5", 209, 22 years old, 78 overall. We are going to give him one more season, as he's really the only other prospect that we have that is outside of that really top tier guys. So, all right, guys. So thank you for watching. A little bit of a longer episode again, but I do appreciate all the feedback on this series so far, and I will see you guys next time for the start of the 2020 NHL season with these Buffalo Sabres. Have a good one, guys.